When it comes to weddings, everyone wants the perfect day. But unless you have unlimited funds, it's I do, but at what cost?
I think that the budget originally does not include a costing of a bus.
Bus?
I'm a little bit worried that I'm not going to be able to eat at my own wedding, though.
Have some bread. Oh, it's wheat.
I want white shoes. I've always.
There is no way that you are
talking
wearing
about?
white shoes. Get your head checked.
Oh my God, I can't even look at it. That's like really nauseating. Are we gonna have this cleared up by the wedding?
Kill him. Hey, don't cry, don't cry.
Breathe in, breathe deep.
Weddings are songs sung by a groom. Weddings are bouquets of roses in bloom. But some weddings leave you with little financial room. Meet newlyweds Emma and Adam. The march to their wedding day was full of financial potholes that often required some sensible sidestepping. So let's follow their footsteps and see what made their wedding day anything but pedestrian.
My name is Emma. I'm 30 years old and I'm a school teacher. One night at a local restaurant, I met Adam, a sleep technician, after chatting with him online. We hit it off instantly and knew we were perfect together. This is the story of how we planned the most important day of our lives.
Our wedding day, I would describe in one word as amazing. Unforgettable.
That's 2 words. I would use the word timeless.
Well, it may have seemed timeless to Emma and Adam, but getting there required tons of planning. Let's turn back the clock and find out if both their hours and dollars were well spent.
We decided to bring in a wedding planner to help us out the day of. We just thought that it would be a great way to kind of take some stress off.
And also in the planning process, if we were getting a good deal or what we should be doing and shouldn't be doing and that sort of thing.
Enter wedding planner Angelique Sopchak. With her 11 years of experience, would she be able to relieve Emma and Adam's anxieties and still maintain their budget?
My role as a wedding planner is to make sure that the bride and groom communicate and they communicate to me their vision of the day. So why don't you tell me what you envision for your wedding?
We are trying to stay with simple, but we kind of want that winter wonderland.
Outdoors.
Well, indoors, but the outdoor feel.
Okay.
Yeah, and we want to try and stay with kind of black and silver.
Okay.
We did get a really nice venue, and it's just,
It's gorgeous.
it is gorgeous.
It's got a lot of windows, so you'll be able to see
You
outside.
feel outside. Now, what's your guest numbers?
I'm thinking, just knowing my family size, around 150.
Okay.
No. We had talked about a smaller wedding. I don't want to get, 150 is pretty high. We didn't really,
That's a moderate size
obviously we
wedding.
need to.
What's your goal number?
I would say 100. We've both got kind of a different idea of.
Well, that's the thing, but like you got to realize you're marrying into a large family, so.
Yeah, but
it's-
Adam, I could just pull that back on you and say you have to realize that you're marrying into a small family that's used to very, very small, smaller than 75 weddings.
Okay, so there's a big discrepancy there. But discuss that.
We don't want.
We will.
Okay. Who's paying for the wedding? Is this solely you?
Well, right now it's us, but just knowing both our parents, we know that there'll probably be some help in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Our
there
parents
will
are very
be.
generous.
So we are looking at some input from family then, because
Yeah.
if they're going to input money, they're going to input ideas.
We haven't had the guts to go and ask anybody for money, but I know that this is the first wedding in our family, so I'm sure we'll get some spoiling there.
My parents are both from England, and the food and the dancing is really
That's the
the key
focus.
thing. Food is really important because, well, I don't eat dairy or wheat. My sister's vegan, the best man's vegetarian, and on top of that, we have a lot of other food allergies.
Oh, wow.
One of them deathly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not us.
Okay, definitely that is something that we have to make sure that the kitchen is so aware of.
Yeah,
We want to
it
make
needs to
sure.
be brought up, for sure.
Yeah, we don't want them going into anaphylactic shock at our wedding.
No, that's not a good memory. How about flowers?
We're the bamboo plant kind of people. They
Stuff that doesn't
die. But my mom is a huge flower person, so I'm sure that she'll have some good input there.
And what about a cake?
No cake.
No cake.
No.
Oh, please. I'm getting a lot of couples nowadays, no cake. What is this?
We're not dessert
Yeah, we don't
people.
eat dessert.
Now, what about outfits?
I have got my dress.
Okay.
I'm still kind of looking at other.
Why are you looking at other dresses if you have your dress?
It's a terrible thing.
That's a bad thing to do. Don't do that. Okay, no more
tough
going
looking
into
at
dress
so many
shops.
dresses.
Have you bought your dress?
Yes.
But you're still, okay, no, you can't even look in a magazine anymore. How about yourself?
I haven't really picked any place out.
Are you gonna wear a dress?
I could pull it off, I think, but...
Do you have nice legs?
Oh, great. Oh, yeah. But yeah, I want to look nice, obviously, but I'm a non-traditional kind of guy, so I'd like to, I don't know, spice it up somehow.
What about something English, like a morning suit?
No. I'm more laid back. I'm not wound quite as tight as Emma is, and so she gets on me to do things, and I try to get them done. But I just a lot of times I don't see this sense of urgency that she does to get things done. So.
All right, anything else that you want to tell me? No?
I'm getting a very good feeling from you. Does that help?
Oh, I love that! Yay! Well, let me kind of go back, and I just want to go over everything. Your wedding is going to be simple, elegant, and small. Numbers in and around the 100, 120 mark, give or take. No cake. All right, I've got a pretty good idea of what you're looking at. Overall, best thing for me now would be to get your budget.
Okay.
Remember, it's I do, but at what cost?
Well, I think keeping it small is a good idea.
Well, good things do come in small packages.
Coming up,
Such a beautiful flower. I don't want it though.
Yeah.
I want the roses.
I told her if she stopped smoking cigarettes, I would marry her. And I didn't think it would happen, but sure enough, she gave up cigarettes the next day, and I put my foot in my mouth the hard way.
when it comes to counting down to your big day, you have to make sure all the numbers add up.
Now, what's your guess numbers?
My size around 150.
Okay.
No.
And at the end of the show, we'll let you in on just how much it cost Emma and Adam to put it all together.
I was really excited to show Angelique the venue. The first time I went in, just fell in love with it, and I just wanted to kind of get her idea of how it was all going to come together, since the ceremony and the reception were both in the same spot.
This is stunning.
Yeah, I definitely just fell in love with it as soon as I came in. I thought, this is where I need
love
to
it.
be married.
Yeah.
I was thinking if we did kind of the ceremony itself, standing right in front of the waterfall here,
Right.
and have everybody standing here. We'd have about 10 chairs or so for family.
Guests are going to arrive early. So you're looking at about 20 minutes to half an hour. Standing?
Right. Yep.
And then are they also here for cocktails?
Yeah, for about an hour and a half.
Is that all standing?
Yeah,
So they're going to be standing for a total of?
a long time.
In heels.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. That's a long time, isn't it, to be standing?
that's a little long. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Well, I would, first of all, I'd advise chairs.
Okay, but we don't want them out during the ceremony.
Oh, okay.
We
So you
really
want
do want to
standing
kind of leave it
As
standing.
standing. Okay. So
Yeah.
really then let's just leave them against the wall, because people will sit there, but when they want to watch, because obviously you're the focus,
Right,
they're going to
right,
stand up and move
naturally.
closer.
Okay.
Yeah. Something to consider.
Wow, just thinking about it is making my feet tired.
I like this, yeah.
Well, this is similar to what we wanted to do for our head table, and it would be more in the middle instead of off.
Now, what about any additional decor? Like, did you want to do anything on these pillars, like flowers or tooling or twinkle lights?
No, I just want to keep it nice and simple. In fact, I think, the less we notice them, the better.
I love the concept of the low single centerpiece. I think that's simple and it works because the ceilings are low in here.
Yeah.
It's really nice. And do you like that with the lights underneath?
No, but I feel like it's nicely decorated on its own, and Adam and I are both kind of we like things done nice and simple, so.
That's good. Did you want anything suspended from in this area? If you notice they got those poles, like did you want snowflakes or something hanging down? I mean, it might be nice. You can get battery-operated snowflakes and we can hang them down over top, and it's just something in the center of the room, and it's something special over your table.
Yeah?
I mean, heck, I can make it snow for you if you want.
No, I'm not. That doesn't.
Making it snow inside, that would be taking your winter wedding theme to the extreme.
I didn't think shopping for bands would be very difficult, and it proved not difficult for me.
Yeah, and I thought that it would be difficult, and it was difficult. So what I'm kind of looking for is the diamond itself is a good size, and I was wanting to do the 2 bands.
It'd make my life easier if you just get one.
Let me show him a price and maybe he'll feel better about getting 2 bands.
I like the way he thinks.
If you do just 1 band, you're into that.
So $450?
Yeah. Okay. If you do the double band, you'll be into $650 because the diamonds are bigger in this band, whereas they're smaller in each of those
Right.
2.
Well, that's doable.
It's really not a money thing, it's more what you like,
What
right?
I want,
Yeah.
I know. And I don't really know what I want, so.
Talk about being difficult. It was difficult to make up your mind, Emma.
Emma is probably one of the most indecisive people I know. Emma will be sold on an idea and then come back to me like a week, 2 weeks later and totally change her mind, usually depending on who she's talked to.
Welcome to married life, Adam.
Want to try that on and see
Sure.
how it looks?
Do you like that?
Yeah, that's a lot of bling.
I don't know, there's something that's not,
Stop looking.
I can't decide though. I guess those ones then.
You're thinking the double ones?
Yeah, I think I'm, and then would I get my engagement ring fitted to match them?
Yes, whatever you want. Then you have the perfect match.
Okay.
Just like us.
Yes.
You may be the perfect match, but will Emma's indecisiveness wear Adam out?
First you wanted a band that didn't go with your ring, then you wanted 2 bands, and then you changed your minds on the style of the 2 bands, and then you decided you wanted to go back to the 1 band.
Right.
So all in all, I think Emma made 4 trips to the jewelry store to change her band.
But the important thing is, in the end, I ended up with a beautiful band. I knew that picking flowers would be stressful only because I didn't have a clue what I wanted. So I've got my mom on one side. I have Vanessa at one point was on the other side. It was a little overwhelming.
Mind-boggling even.
So have you given any thought to what type of flower you'd like?
I really like the idea of a round rose bouquet.
Okay, do you want all roses? I think it would be kind of, well, I think it would be nice to have something a little bit funky.
Funky? Wow, I just had a flashback to the 70s.
I originally told my mom that a couple bamboos on the tree would go over okay, but my mom has a way of telling you what you should do without directly telling you.
Those calla lilies that we saw are really beautiful.
Yeah. I
weren't they?
think with her dress too, that would look
Yeah.
really nice. If you had like a long
Like a
lily.
long thing.
Yeah.
And then how would I hold that?
I would like make it
Yeah.
a little more interesting. I just think that, I don't know, for a winter wedding, something round, like just with a rose.
Yeah. Yeah, the big calla lilies, you wouldn't need many of them, would you? Do you know what, do you know what
the
they-
bridesmaids to have the same bouquet
No,
as
but I'm
me.
saying for you wouldn't need too many large calla lilies.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, Julie?
If the round bouquet is what you've always wanted, I would recommend sticking with that. If you go away from that, you might regret it. So how about then for you, the roses that you want, and then for the bridesmaids, those long arm-held bouquets.
What do you think?
I think the calla lilies were lovely.
And you think that would go with my dress
I
better
think it would be really nice.
than roses?
Yeah.
I think Emma's mom really wants those calla lilies.
The flower meeting was, in a word, painful. In 2 words, painful and long. Then I feel like I need to step in and maybe make some decisions for her. But I kind of have a feeling that I'm going to be paying for it in the end. If she gets there on the day and is like, these flowers suck, it's going to land on my head. So, a little scared.
Well, you have to like them, but...
Well, I don't really know anything about them, so I think that if you guys understand it more than I do and you have more of an opinion, then
Yeah.
I think it would be nice.
well, I trust your opinion, but I don't know. I'm sure they will look nice.
Great. Are you okay with that?
Yep.
Whose wedding was this? Just kidding. Okay. No, we want it to be happy. Yeah.
Talk about flowers by committee. It looks like the calla lilies are in.
I know for my mom, it's the flowers are a big part of the day, so I'll kind of go with what she thinks, and she's paying for it, so I'll go with her decision, I guess.
But hold on, just when you thought Emma was a total pushover.
This is a sample of what we talked about last time.
Don't you love them?
Oh, I love chamomile.
It's nice, but I really am back to my roses.
Really?
I don't.
Oh, such a beautiful flower.
I don't want it though.
Yeah.
I don't. I want the roses.
Okay.
Which I knew in the first place.
Okay.
I should have gone with my gut decision, and I'm back to it. I had a little
I think the flower choice for Emma is difficult because she isn't, as she says, a flowery, girly girl. But it wasn't what she wanted. She saw it. She knew for sure. That's not what I want.
Let me just show you a sample of the rose. This is the rose that we're talking about. It's called Vendella.
yeah. No way.
You like
You
that?
like that
I
better?
goes to that.
Yeah, okay.
Way more.
If you were going originally with just 3 callas and now you're going into a full set rose bouquet, is that going to change the price?
It will. Because the kind of bouquet you're talking about, round, it takes a lot of roses to fill it in. And there's a lot more work in the roses than in the calla lilies because of thorns and so forth. So the price is going to go up.
How much more?
And here's where things get really prickly.
Probably around, with the taxes, around $2,500.
Well, it's a little bit more than we had anticipated.
But it's what I want.
Okay.
So roses it is for our indecisive bride.
Our original budget for flowers, I think, was like $500, and it ended up being close to $3,000. There's no way we would have done that on our own.
Coming up.
I want white shoes. I've always.
There is no way that you were wearing white shoes.
After the ceremony, I can remember getting into the limo with you and you looking at me strangely saying, "Are you all right?" And I was just overwhelmed by the whole thing. I was overwhelmed by your beauty. I was overwhelmed by the ceremony and the good wishes of everybody, the beauty of the day. It's a once in a lifetime.
When making decisions for your wedding day, make sure what you want is what you get.
Well, it's a little bit more than we had anticipated.
But it's what I want.
Okay.
And at the end of the show, we'll find out if Emma and Adam's big day made their budget bloom.
When making the guest list, what we did is Emma made a list, I made a list, Emma's mom made a list, and my mom made a list. And then we amalgamated them and pretty much eliminated anyone's opinion that we didn't like and invited who we wanted to.
No.
That's pretty much what happened.
Yeah. Here is my list.
Right.
Here's your list, and here's your mom's list. That's, I think, 50 people on its own. But anyway.
All right.
So I think if we can start thinking about how many people would work for both of us if we did 50 and 50, could we do that?
Okay, if we do 50 and 50, I don't have any groomsmen.
We can't afford to have over 100 or 120 people at this wedding.
I don't know how that's gonna work.
It's too many people, Adam. So we need to have a cutoff of ages and numbers and everything. We're not doing kids, right?
What determines what a kid is?
I don't know. I think because it's an all-inclusive wedding, then we should probably be looking at around 18 or 19.
Well, but 18 or 19 isn't really a kid, is it?
Well, it is in my world, and I have to be with kids all day, as much as I love my job, but...
I can run it past my mom and see what she says, but I don't think people are gonna be happy, but...
Well, it's not about them, it's about us. And I'm sure that your family will be understanding.
Let's hope Emma hasn't spoken too soon.
The age limit is gonna be 16.
Why?
It's a matter of what age do you cut it off for
You don't
Emma's
cut it
side
off.
of the family
You-
or whatever.
You invite your family. It's not just your wedding.
Whose is it?
Jeff and Kathy's and Daddy's and mine celebration of your marriage too. So I would like my family to be there.
Well, your family will be there. It's just like the cousins.
This is an argument you can't win.
What we were trying to avoid was like basically a kindergarten class and saying, okay, it's all right for your kids to come, but not your kids.
Right, so how do you do that?
How do you tell who can come and who can't, you know? So we just thought we'd do a blanket age requirement, but...
And in the end, we had to invite kids anyway. Food was going to be a challenge because we really had to be careful of what we were choosing. It was a tough one.
So, okay, what are we gonna be tasting today?
I believe we're starting with a bicolored potato bisque.
Thank you.
This is your bi-color, right?
Mm-hmm.
I
Yes.
don't think I can eat this. Do you know what's in the soup? Is there any cream or milk?
Oh, unfortunately, there's milk or cream in there.
I don't eat dairy or wheat.
So you have the dairy allergy and no wheat allergy.
Right.
And we have a severe nut allergy.
Yeah.
Nut and seafood.
We also have a seafood.
Same guy.
Nut and seafood. Isn't your cousin diabetic?
Oh yeah. We also have vegans.
Never ends.
Yeah, my sister's a vegan.
Wow. So we have 8 people we have to work a menu for.
Right. I know Adam and I were talking, we were kind of concerned that it was going to increase the budget a lot.
Why didn't we do buffet?
I
Because
kind of think it's cheap looking.
Oh,
we had
no.
yeah, I'm not into the buffet.
yeah, I just like, just the idea of a buffet at our wedding just didn't appeal to me. You know.
I would like every. Oh,
I just want people to
Sit and
enjoy and not have to go up and work for their food and stand in line. And to me, like anytime I've been to a wedding where it's been buffet and then calling tables, it's like you're at a sports banquet where they're like, okay, tables 5 and 6, you can go get your food now.
Exactly.
I know for my mom and dad, the food is one of the biggest parts of the wedding.
Is
if it's
it?
not good food,
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So that's fine. So we know that buffet is not an option.
no. I'm a little bit worried that I'm not going to be able to eat at my own wedding, though, if there's milk and everything.
You could always pack a bag lunch, Emma.
Here, have some bread.
I can't eat bread.
Oh, it's wheat. You can't eat bread either.
Before we go on to the salad, I understand we have a dairy allergy.
Yes.
Okay.
Is there any way that we could do another soup that, because there is about 5 people that don't have dairy.
I think probably the better thing for me to do is, for those allergies, is do a completely different soup. The chicken, of course, we could do that without the cheese in it.
And as far as cost goes, how much more are you?
There wouldn't be
Okay.
really a cost difference.
When we asked about the budget, I'm always ready for it to be yes, there's going to be extra. No, there isn't with this case, and I'm surprised.
Believe it or not, all this type of thing is normal.
Oh, good,
You know, in
thank
every
you.
function.
You're normal. Yay.
Yeah.
That's always good to hear, right?
Well, here's to no allergic reactions on our wedding.
Oh, absolutely. No anaphylactic shock.
Oh gosh, don't even know that. No hives on the wedding
No
day.
hives.
So I was meeting my boys at the tuxedo place to pick out what I was going to wear, what we were all going to wear, and Emma insisted on tagging along just to make sure that I didn't make any foolish judgments. I don't know why you had to come anyways.
Adam, it's my wedding too, so I need to make sure that the colors match the decor and everything else.
I thought you were gonna trust us with the decisions.
Hey,
What's going on here?
I tried. She insisted on coming.
I just want to just make sure that colors mix.
As an observer, because we know our sense of fashion is impeccable.
Seriously, what are you looking for?
Do you have any sort of deal as far as like how like you can buy some?
Yeah, 5 paid orders. You get your base rental for free.
Right. Okay. As far as colors go, we've discussed maybe a more traditional because it's around Christmas.
I thought you said something about white shoes.
Yeah, no.
I want white shoes. I've always
There is no way that you are wearing white shoes.
Okay, like seriously, get your head checked.
That's all I wear is white shoes. I don't know why. It's not a conscious thing. It's what I'm attracted to. And I just thought for my wedding it would look kind of cool. And I just have a picture in my head that in a tux with white shoes, I think it would look spectacular personally.
What do you think?
Why wouldn't I wear?
Black, and white shoes. Tell me how
white
ridiculous
shoes
that's going to look.
would be original. It'd be a statement.
Yeah, on a clown. Like seriously.
The norm is black shoes, black pants.
This is one thing that I want, and I don't get to make a whole lot of decisions here.
And this isn't one you're gonna have.
Looks like Emma is standing firm on her decision about the shoes.
This is nice, Ad.
Paisley,
And it's kind of because we've got the sage.
The
It's a
sage
little bit of a
accents.
lighter sage, but
I think if I went with the paisley, that would be a little too much paisley. So
about mixing in the silver, because that's kind of our main.
Silver?
The black and silver are really.
you guys are the ones who are gonna have to wear it. What do you guys think?
Do you like?
I like that.
Yeah, 'cause that's what you'd be wearing.
Christian, do you
And
like
what do you
this?
think about the silver?
I think my input really doesn't matter.
I know. I'm getting that feeling
Guys,
as well.
I'm beginning to think that my input doesn't
Okay, you
count
can
for a
pick
whole
the
lot.
tie.
I also have ushers that I would like in even a different color.
Okay.
Look at that one right there. It's got a mix and it's moving
But it's
more
a little
into
bit
the
different.
black, so we
Right,
could do
exactly.
that for these guys and our dads.
Right.
So, would you like to do that?
Sure.
Let's do that then. Okay.
I expected Emma to take such an interest on what I was going to wear because Emma
I do
likes
on a
to
daily
take an
basis.
interest in everything that I do, which is a good thing.
Coming up.
Oh my God, I can't even look at it. That's like really nauseating. So are we gonna have this cleared up by the wedding or do we need to invest in some makeup?
When she came up the aisle, it was an amazing experience. I mean, you know, we'd been together already for about 3 years at that point, but it just, I saw her like I'd never seen her before.
When it comes to forking out so much cash for your wedding, it's important to table your concerns.
I'm a little bit worried that I'm not going to be able to eat at my own wedding, though, if there's milk and everything.
Here, have some bread.
I can't eat bread.
Oh, it's wheat. You can't eat bread either. No. Oh, you are gonna starve.
And at the end of the show, we'll uncover how much bread it costs Emma and Adam for their perfect day.
My mom played a really important role in planning our wedding to take a lot of the pressure off of us.
This was a 36-passenger bus. Okay, the leather perimeter seating, the TV, VCR, CD player, washroom equipped. It's got a full-serving bar in it.
Oh,
Okay.
great. You get married in there, Mom.
So come on, we'll have a look.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah, that sounds
Follow me, please.
Oh my gosh, look at this.
This is huge.
Oh my, great. This is great.
So this will handle all your guests?
I think so.
Yeah, we were just going to use it at the end to shuttle people back because we've been at weddings where we've been stuck in the middle of nowhere.
Oh.
And we've had to find our way home, and that's not fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what about the wedding party?
What I was thinking was that we probably will need a limo during the day. So I'm wondering whether we could have a look at that in the package because...
As well as the bus?
Yeah.
A limo as well as the shuttle to take the guests at the end of the day.
We weren't even thinking about a limo. We were thinking that we would just have somebody drive us.
The limo will just be for the girls, for Emma and the girls who are getting their hair done, and to drive around.
You need a limo to pick you up at your house, take you to get your hair done, and then take you to the hotel.
I don't know if we can really afford a limo all day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I can drive myself to get... I don't know.
You don't need to be driving anywhere. This is your day. This is your big day of your life.
I do agree that you shouldn't be driving, but we don't have a budget at all for transportation.
You know, she says don't worry because she thinks it's an important thing and that the money shouldn't matter, but with me, I'm always worried about money.
If you book 2 vehicles, we certainly don't mind working with you to help your budget. Okay?
So we're talking deal. Sorry, I like the D word.
As in D for devious?
If we did the whole package, you're looking at $1,006 as opposed to $1,160.
You're the bride. It's your day.
Wow. Poor Adam's getting sick of hearing that one, I think.
Where is Adam? That's another thing. Adam should really be here for this kind of decision.
Adam's at band practice.
He's at band practice.
We have a show coming up, so...
He's under pressure.
Yeah.
He's getting married, too.
He'll be under a lot of pressure then.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Adam's blood pressure is going up as he's getting down to secretly writing Emma a special wedding song.
It just seemed appropriate and expressed a lot of the things that I wanted Emma to know about her and the day. So seeing the budget laid out for us, I think, was a little, well, for me, it was a little daunting just to see all those numbers and them adding up and seeing what our wedding was going to be costing. It was a little scary.
I still don't have firm numbers on flowers. It just helps me to keep you on budget if I know where we're standing. And speaking about that, transportation. The budget originally does not include a costing of a bus. So again, we're over budget.
Bus?
Oh, yeah.
So what do you guys do? Who do you become? The Rockefellers when I'm not around?
Hey, I thought you were. That's why she's marrying you.
Surprise!
I just need to make sure that to keep you as close to budget as I can, where was this extra money coming from? Do we need to pull from somewhere else?
Don't worry about it. Do what you need to do, Angelique, for, you know, for your purposes. But really, these guys need to know that you don't have to be worried about the money. We don't need to go there. We just make sure that we've got what we want.
So I will just accumulate the numbers as they come in. Whatever happens, happens over, and I'm not gonna worry about it.
Initially, we were gonna pay for everything.
Yeah, I'm not sure how, but
No, we don't. That's why we were gonna do everything on the cheap. Luckily, we were blessed with very generous parents, and they helped us out the whole way. The night before the rehearsal, I had my stag night in which my groomsmen got me to dress up in a maroon unitard and carry around various objects throughout the night, one of them being a dish wand. And then at the last bar we went to, I was pretty inebriated at that time, to say the least, and I brushed the wrong guy with my dish wand and he sucker punched me. So I had a nice shiner, and then I showed up to the next day at the rehearsal. It was pretty bad.
Oh, my word. So, are we gonna have this cleared up by the wedding, or do we need to invest in some makeup?
I don't know. We'll see. I think it'll be all
But
right.
the blood in the eye. Oh my God, I can't even look at it. That's like really nauseating. Nothing's broken though.
Alison and Jeff, and this is Adam, Madam, and Frank.
what are those?
What do you mean?
Those are what you wanted to wear?
Yeah, I'm just breaking them in.
There's no way.
What?
This is the
The reason?
Wearing them for the wedding.
No.
Yeah, I'm just breaking them in.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
Sure I am.
No, you're not.
Your mom already said I could.
My mom would say yes to anything if it makes everyone stop arguing.
You can tap dance.
You know what?
No.
We already talked about this. There's no way, Adam. No. I don't think so, buddy.
The rehearsal was a chance to break in my white shoes and kind of, test the market, as it were.
And did they think it was cool?
Most people, I would say yes.
No.
Except for you, my mother, your mother, maybe your father, my father.
Coming up.
So what's this?
I can't.
Oh, I was so nervous. I lost 10 pounds before the wedding. And I was so nervous, and I have a video, and in the video you can see as I walk down the aisle, my bouquet is just shaking and shaking and shaking and shaking. Yes, I was very nervous.
When motoring along the route to your big day, you have to make sure no one misses the bus.
The budget originally does not include a costing of a bus.
Bus?
And at the end of the show, we'll divulge what kind of mileage Emma and Adam got out of their budget.
I don't know, it kind of felt like any other day. I wasn't nervous, I wasn't sick, I wasn't anything. And I guess that's a good sign,
Yes.
Well, it wasn't like I was second-guessing myself or anything. I just knew
No, you
that
didn't get cold feet and
I
you
was
showed up.
getting married that night, and that was the end of it.
Yes, but there was a moment you were wondering where Adam was.
He's busy with the boys.
Hey, Ad, it's me. I'm just wondering where you are. So answer your phone. Bye, unless it died and he didn't charge it because he forgot to last night.
I checked that out too, so all the phones are done.
Farther up, Rich.
I don't know where they are.
And then you're gonna turn.
Who else is with him?
Maybe that's Adam.
And Adam was found.
I was kind of antsy. Not so much about the wedding itself, but just making sure everything was ready.
I guess by everything, you mean getting yourself a drink and into a unitard.
Adam, you're not supposed to be pissed before your wedding.
One beer's not gonna get me pissed.
Adam, kiss your mother. Kiss your mother. Adam.
Close the door.
So while Adam was taking a moment, Angelique was busy putting things in order.
Okay, this room is set up this is wrong. Issue with the setup. The head table is actually supposed to be in the middle here, under the skylight, and then there's 2 family rounds. Maybe she doesn't want to talk to me. Okay. Originally, I spoke to Emma, and Emma told me how she wanted this set up. This is supposed to be right under the skylight, the head table with the 2 parents' table on either side.
There's your shoe.
Okay, and when did you get this?
Last couple days.
From Kathy or from Emma?
Kathy. Is Kathy the mother?
Yes. Okay,
Kathy.
but it's the bride who wanted it the other way. Hold on, I'm gonna call the bride right now and double check that this is right then. Now I'm finding out from the venue the day of the wedding that it's been changed by the mother of the bride, not the bride. So I'm gonna call the bride, make sure she's aware of that. Hi, Emma, it's Angelique. I'm good, how are you? And is your mom there?
Can I talk to her for a minute? Hi, Kathy, it's Angelique. I have a question. I just spoke to Lynn, and she's told me that you changed the floor plan around. But I just wanted to make sure, because the last thing I was told is the table was to be under the skylight. So we're leaving it then the way you've got it set up. All right, thanks. This is why a mother should never be in charge. If the bride's mom's in charge, then the bride's mom needs to work with me.
Funny how those who pay the bills like to be in charge.
No yelling at staff today. It's family.
Hey, Em, about the flowers. Did you know we've made a few changes?
Did I know?
Jim, we just added a few things. Is that okay, Em?
Well, can I say no now, Mom? As long as Angelique's not totally up to her waist in flowers.
It's gonna be absolutely fantastic.
Did you call Angelique and tell her?
Angelique is really flexible. She'll be fine with it.
She needs to know that there's extra flowers.
Seems like surprises are popping up everywhere.
There's been a couple of bumps in the road along the way. Jimmy forgot the card and the gift for Emma at my place while we were on the way here. So I insisted that he go back because it had to get done.
And after a quick sound check, he was ready to go.
All right. You are set.
James, thank you.
Oh my gosh, did my mom tell you to do that?
It's not your mom.
Don't. I can't cry right now. No, I can't cry right now. Seriously. Sorry, I'm screwing up Adam's plans, maybe. I can't. If I cry, these fall off.
Okay.
And she's late for work.
Okay.
Playing music, are we?
Yep. Was going to. Emma just got her makeup on.
Yeah.
And she says she doesn't want to cry right now, or else she'll like lose her like. Like as soon as she saw this, she was like, "Don't even play that."
Dude, no, you have to.
I know. Okay. I guess I'll go back up.
Just do it.
Okay. I'll just do it then.
If these fall off, Adam is paying to have it put back on. Stop it! Christmas present? I'm gonna kill him. Babe, don't cry. Oh my God.
Oh, she can't cry. False eyelashes coming off. Fight it. Breathe in. Breathe deep.
Okay. I can't.
Just back.
Anything.
Oh, it's gonna look beautiful. Let's put it on.
Gosh.
Oh, that is gonna look stunning too. Just what you needed. Oh.
Ooh, that is beautiful.
Oh.
Perfect. Thanks, Jamie. Sorry I yelled at you.
It's okay. My work here is done.
That was the last of Adam's surprises. Sporting black shoes, he and his crew were ready for the performance of his life. Emma, on the other hand, had her own idea of the perfect shoes.
Dana, are those the shoes you're wearing? Seriously, you wouldn't let him wear white shoes? Can I see them funky shoes?
They're my Uggs.
They're so cute.
Well, it is a winter wedding after all.
I think my most memorable part of the ceremony is when I first saw him at the top of the stairs.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
No problem, buddy.
Those that have seated, seated, please. Very cordial welcome on this beautiful evening.
The ceremony was the most special thing ever. Ever.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's nice. Emma, you are the rock upon which I stand. Shoot. Emma, you are the sea upon which I float.
Take a deep breath.
You are the smell before rain. You are the blood in my veins. I think you can call us a safe bet.
Kate, why do I have to go after you?
Adam, I love you. You're my best friend.
Today I give myself to you in marriage. I promise to cherish you and always hold you in the highest regard. You're my best friend, and I will always love, respect you.
There we go.
You may now seal your vows with a kiss.
I wasn't worried about what I was saying to Emma or the fact that I was committing my life to another individual. It was more, I didn't want to cry too much.
Failed.
Coming up. This is a severe allergy. This poor guy ate the soup because it's a deathly allergy, yeah.
When Tony made his speech, he quoted poetry. He quoted, "How do I love thee? Let me count the ways."
I love thee to the depths and breadth and heights my soul can reach.
Isn't that nice?
When it comes to weddings, dollars often flow as easily as tears.
I'm gonna kill him. Hey, don't cry.
Breathe in, breathe deep.
After all, it's I do, but at what cost? No matter the budget, is it ever enough? Soon we'll reveal how much Emma and Adam spent to keep the champagne flowing on their perfect day.
I think it was so hectic that, like, getting all the pictures done and getting people
After
moved
the
and whatever
ceremony?
after the ceremony that, like, it was tough to really appreciate that what had just taken place.
Do we want to allow guests to start coming up here to sit? Because you won't have any room to do pictures down there. Okay, why don't you do the group one first, and then we can start sending them up.
Cheers!
We're gonna have you toasting up towards the camera, so if everyone can move down to that section by the fountain.
All that work for one group photo.
I need bride and groom. I need the bride and groom, everybody. Can you just let them through? You gotta be touching the person in front, in back, beside. Okay, raise your glass. Cheers! Cheers! Again! Again! Again!
There's probably a pretty good list of things that went wrong. My bustle broke. Didn't even make it through, well, one dance, and then it broke off, and Angelique was trying to fix it, and then it broke again. Vanessa and I not getting our soup right. Marky getting soup that had nuts in it that he's highly allergic to.
However, the nut allergy put Angelique into action.
This is a severe allergy. This poor guy ate the soup.
And he had to go to
Because it's a deathly allergy, yeah. I'm following up on it right now. How you feeling? No, don't be, don't.
Yeah. You got it. No, that's okay.
No problem.
But you'll warn me if you're feeling
I
funny.
will. I'll give you the cue, but I'm feeling fine. Thank you.
Perfect, then. Thanks. Your friend Mark has eaten the pesto soup. We already talked to him. He says he feels fine right now. But that's okay. But this moment, I'll tell you right now.
My sister's not going to have anything to eat tonight?
It looks like they haven't prepared anything because when I talked to the chef today, he says we were aware of the allergies, but they didn't make any, yeah. Wow. Those are the things that you just have to be ready for and try to make the best of it. Did you tell them?
Yeah, I told them, and they brought me a new one.
Good, then you're fine.
Then I'm fine?
Yeah.
There's no seafood in there either?
No.
Perfect.
And with the special meal requirements sorted, everyone settled in for a fabulous dinner. Then the wedding party took an artist approach to the kissing game.
I would just like to briefly explain the kissing game for this evening. Simon and I are about to come around to each of your tables, and we're going to put a picture that Simon has creatively and crafted. Then you must explain the significance of this picture to us, and we have judges verify the correct response.
The first picture here is a picture of Frank Sinatra. And I think we all know that Adam and Emma's kitty is named Sinatra. That's not very good. Stand up. That's not very good. That's better.
And so the night continued, and fun times were had by all.
The day was awesome, stressful at times, but now it's done and we're ready to party.
Ready to party, and it's, you know, yeah, yeah, it is.
High five.
High five. But how many many fives will you need to cover this?
The original budget we gave to Angelique was $20,000, 20 large. Emma looked absolutely stunning in her dress, and it was well worth the $733 paid.
The transportation that ended up being a lot of fun, the limo and the party bus, cost us $1,000.
Angelique was amazing. She kept us on time and took care of a lot of the little things. Her fee was $1,500.
The flowers looked amazing. It cost us $2,900.
The venue was perfect and cost us $11,400, which included food and drink.
The additional cost of the wedding, including invitations, rings, and DJ, cost us $4,777. What we actually spent on the wedding was $22,609.
Which works out to a difference of $2,609 over budget.
Which isn't too bad, considering we didn't really have a budget.
Right, but if we were on The Price is Right, we would have lost.
The children were behaved, the guests were fed, and the band played on. The only question left, is this really the best use for Emma's credit card?
I also remember the bridesmaids had these long, flowery dresses.
No, honey, that was my sister's wedding.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I just thought she was the most beautiful thing in the world, and that was it. That was the moment.
That's gonna leave a mark.